What's going on, guys? Alex here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a messy workshop. So if you haven't seen the previous video, what are you doing with your life, links down below, go check that out first. But we are carrying on with wide arching bars TTS. So last video we got the fronts on, fiddled about with the placement, so we're pretty happy with where they are, like all the panel gaps and stuff. So it is all coming along nicely, and here we go again with the front arch view compared to the rear. But today is leg day for the TTS. We're going to widen up the rear end on it because, as you can see, it is just slacking. But again, this is one of my favorite views. You just see that massive vent in the front from back here. So once the rear arch is on, it's just going to look mega. So bar is having a lay-in by the looks of it, so I'm going to tidy up in here a little bit while we wait for him to turn up. Once he's here, we're just going to crack straight on with this, probably finish up remounting the bumper and headlights because they're just sort of pushed in place currently, and then we're going to mock up where the rear arches are going to go, draw where we're going to cut, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, should be a pretty exciting episode, this one. So let's get cleaning and get ready to chop up some arches. So step one, I put some application tape down on the paintwork. Not my finest job, but it's going to protect it. So we positioned where the arch is going to go, which is this top edge here, and this lower one here I think is going to be the cut line, or at least for now anyway. So it's about 50mm gap up here because we're not gluing the arches on, we're going to fix them on with nut and bolt, as that way we can make it removable. So this is where we're at so far. Just need to decide where to put all the cut lines and then actually start chopping away. So we've got the car outside now, jacked up, ready to begin with the choppings. So if we head over to this side, the bumper's been chopped. So that's that bit. It's the more easy one. Why am I always being attacked by bees when I'm outside? Okay. Why?
It's a lot stronger than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. I've still got a bit of sprinkle to it. I thought it was going to be really bad. I think maybe look at them photos and just see what they did, because I think they would have cut that.
B has decided that the
Where are you even filming it? Oh, it's
there. It's just on the camera.
You're such a girl. Bye.
Get the content. So, before I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, I'm here all week. Bars chopped off the red bumper section. See if it can sort its brightness levels out. But yeah, so that's that bit done. That's the more painless version because it's only a bumper. It's just the the lovely rear quarter to go. But so far so good. Do you want us to see if we can mock up the arch and see how it sits, because now that's out the way.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, right. We'll go grab the arch and see how this fits.
fit.
It wants to fit.
Looks like more needs to come off the bumper.
Yeah. That is.
So where's it?
That is sitting like it's out to lunch.
So put that up there.
Does it want to come down like a lot more?
Now?
No, like that edge there. Like,
Yeah, but
as in chop away more.
It's that hitting somewhere in there. That's the thing.
So it's that area there.
Once the front's locked in, that's the front in. That's where it should sit. So
yeah, front's in. It's not bad all around there. It's just that back bit there hitting on where. Actually, yeah, I can see where it's hitting.
yeah, I can't
Don't know
really.
if the camera can see it, but it's just in there. Unless we have to like nick away a little bit in there.
What, take it off the arch?
Yeah,
Got to work out where it is and just take that off.
Yeah. More measurements to be done.
Remember that is an aftermarket bumper.
Yeah, there is that. I don't think there's any TTs rounded out.
Let me just put my arch on your car, please, mate. Thank you. Bye.
Right, I'll figure this out and then report back. And now the moment everyone's been waiting for. The rear quarter. Just look at the pain in his eyes. The sadness of cutting his own car. Lovely metallic sparkle in the flat white paint.
I think they're in the boot.
That's the outer skin, in theory, cut. We'll soon find out.
I'm wondering.
Or whether it will separate or.
Yeah. No, I don't think they will.
Be careful, you don't want to damage the paint.
Yeah, I know. It's because they're glued. Oh, okay, now I think I know why.
Yeah.
It's really like 100% rolled over. Like it's rolled over like 20 mil over the steel in a bit.
Okay.
I don't want to cut the steel in a bit until we can see how much of a gap there is, because I might have to tap it together, which will then need to be longer.
Cutting out, running a line through there.
Yeah, that isn't going to work. The bit that you never see. Yeah, because the overlap's like to there.
Yeah.
So.
More choppy.
Hoping that I didn't have to put my fingers right next to that, because I don't want to cut all the way to that and touch the other bit of the arch that we're trying to keep.
Nice.
There's the aluminium part of the arch. Did you see it just clip them when it was sparking?
Yeah.
But yeah, I did think this was going to be the case, so we need to try and like cut this lower to pull this up.
And it's slowly coming together. or a part, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely the guide of how not to wide body. What we're showcasing right now is my mate can do it cheaper.
Don't do it yourself.
Pay a professional. But where's the fun in that?
DIY. No, that's definitely no.
DIY. Don't do it yourself.
Yeah. Go. Hammer. Probably can't hammer that bit yet because that's too.
But obviously, all of this is going to be hidden behind the arch and arch line, so it's not. Doesn't matter if it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but as long as it's all sealed up, that's the only important bit. If not, you're going to start getting all smoke in the cabin and
smoke. Imagine the inside.
Oh yeah, it's not a drift car, is that? I'm watching 2 drift videos. You just go get all the rubbish in the car. But, yeah. I'll carry on hammering and show you the end result.
No. Definitely haven't filmed half the body to make the amount of shit that's all over the car. Fourth time's lucky. That's right under there. I reckon there's a gap in that bit of tape.
Right, so that's the arch all cut up, hammered in and tidied off, so it's just the sealant to go, and hopefully this side is in theory done. I'll say we've done it, but I've just been watching. Happy Boy's been hammering, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It's definitely got like a chunk missing out of it, but yeah, it's slowly starting to come together. It'll be good to see when the arch is fitted on there, however it fits, but whether it fits or not is another question. I just need to figure out what to do on this back bit where, being an aftermarket bumper, it doesn't quite sit right, so you need to figure out some more bits, but that's the joys of doing stuff yourself rather than paying a body shop or a professional to do it. You know, it would have been a million times easier. But hey, so here's the standard side for comparison. If we can get some brightness back again, please. There we go. So as you can see, it is a big bit cut away, but yeah, still slowly coming, but a little bit by bit we'll get there. So on to the next job, and hopefully the next shot you'll see is either the arch going on or it being fitted. So an hour or so later, this side's all sort of finalised, so it's all sealed, all up in there, inside and out. Bar's done a thorough job, so he actually, like, after he's hammered everything in, he separated it a little bit with a flathead, just so you could get like the Sikaflex inside, and then that way it seals it between the new pinch, and obviously sealed it on the outside. So that's now drying here at the back, so the bumper bit is still open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to template this off, cut out a bit of plastic, and then we can seal that in there to get rid of that closed hole. Obviously this is a vent, so that needs to stay venty because it is a vent that vents. But this one, because it leads to the back of the headlight, we want all that sealed and weatherproofed. So Bar's now gonna start cutting this side now. So it's just gonna be the same again, but this time we know what we're doing, so it should be a little bit easier this time round. Having some experience with where to cut, I think some slight adjustments to the shape, but this side all works now. So yeah, just wait for this side to seal to dry up. The other side we're going to start cutting up, and then once that's all cut, we can just blow the car off with an airline, get it back inside, and then start working on the rest of it. So hopefully once this side should be dry by the time we go inside, then we can start looking at mounting the arch and figuring out the next steps. But for now, time to template the little bumper bit, make the bit of plastic, and fully seal off this side. So this is the arch in the in-between stage, so it's been cut. This has been all hammered up in and trimmed back, so this is the pre-sealing stage. So this is just to show you what it looks like at this point. So the other side, obviously I showed you with all the sealant, so it's all hammered in there. Then just with a little flathead, just prise it open a little bit, squeeze the sealant through that little gap, and then smush it back up, and obviously run the sealant on the outside and the inside, so that way everything is all nice and sealed up, and hopefully that should do the job of closing up the arch. And obviously back here I'm making a plastic sort of infill that we're then going to bond inside to again block all the rubbish that might come out and go into the back of the headlight. But it is starting to get chilly, so we are going to be doing this side inside, seeing as the sun's now gone down. But yeah, the arch gap is a little bit shocking, but hopefully that will all go away once the new arches go on. Hey, the workshop visitor, hey? Oh, he's so unimpressed. It's because he wants to be at home, chilling on the sofa, ain't that right? Little fry side eye. Alright, so after a long day, didn't really film much, but things didn't go quite to plan. But the front end is now fully all back together, all bolted up, everything as it was, with the addition of the front wings fully completed as well. We have managed to somewhat save the inner arch liner, so we've just cut out this bit and trimmed it back up here, as you can see, because obviously we've no longer got the fittings here for it, so it was just drooping down there, but it's mainly to protect the back of the headlights from getting covered in rubbish while driving along. So the rear is, well, it's not quite gone to plan, but we've cut up the rear arch liner so it now covers up the big hole that is at the back, which I can maybe show you around here. Yeah, so without the arch liner you've got that massive gaping hole down at the bottom. That's what she said. And yeah, so that's covered. The rest of the arch liner doesn't really fit due to missing the majority of the arch, but this is now all settled on nicely. It's all dry, so that's all sealed together. Our main issue is this rear bumper. As it's an aftermarket one, it's fiberglass. It just, when we're fitting the arch follows the natural sort of OEM bumper line. So where this arch is, this bumper is different. It goes in here, and the arch wants to go out. So it's sort of okay up to about here, and then as soon as it goes down here and there, they just go off into two different directions, kind of like Siddersloff's eyes. So we've been trying to work out how to get that to fit. And with the arches themselves, we've been trying to figure out how to mount them. So our plan is, we've bonded on these fittings so that they've got a nut on the arch itself. We're going to put a couple more down here, which will then be on the side skirt. So 2 at the top here. Not quite sure what to do with the rear bumper yet, but we're then going to fabricate some L brackets that we're going to attach. So 1 here, 1 here, 2 down here, which will also then have a we're going to make a plastic plate or something to seal up that area as well. So that's going to be both an attachment point for the arch and hold that on there. And we're probably going to make an L bracket or something for this bit back here, and we're probably going to put a little bit of tape around the outer edge of the arch just so that then holds the top part of the wide arches onto the car nicely, and it's got a mechanical fixing all the way around. That way it is as secure as we can make it. But yeah, it's been a lot longer than we had originally hoped, but I mean, that's the thing, we're doing this with absolutely zero knowledge, just sort of making it up as we go along, figuring stuff out. So yeah, we could have taken it to a professional, they could have done it a lot quicker and know exactly what to do in certain situations, but where's the fun in that? Well, probably be a lot more fun, but we ain't smart, so we do things ourselves. So that is going to be the end of this episode. I was hoping we would have had more done, but it's just been a lot of like fiddly stuff and taking longer than anticipated. But fingers crossed, everything going well. The next episode will probably be a longer episode, but it's going to be everything all coming together, and by the end of the episode it is going to be the completed kit ready to go on the road. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to leave a like and a comment letting us know what you would have done differently, or if you've got any ideas, because we're all ears. But yeah, make sure to subscribe because you're not going to want to miss the end result of this car. But yeah, we'll slowly get there. It's just a long old journey, but we'll make it. Thanks for watching.